24 teams at the NAIA Volleyball National Tournament, quickly dwindling down to the Fab Four, featuring an all-GPAC semifinal as number 2 Northwestern is set to take on number 3 Concordia at 8 p.m. in a rematch of the conference title, which the stakes higher than ever in the third meeting between the two programs this year. Joining us now from the Tyson, our own Alexander Huddleston with more on the matchup. Alexander, good evening.
Yeah, Anthony, I'm here at the Tyson Event Center with the GPAC Women's Volleyball Coach of the Year, Kyle Bosch. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on a fantastic season. You know, have you guys had time to reflect going up to this point? You've had a phenomenal year, or is it just another day, another job, another mission?
Yeah, I would say our focus is pretty much on Concordia right now. You know, that stuff will be after the season. You kind of reflect a little bit more, but our girls are pretty locked in and getting ready to go for tonight.
Now, you know, speaking of Concordia, you guys have played them twice this year. The last time in the GPAC title game, where you won 3-1. You know, going into this match, obviously the job's not finished. You know, do you guys change anything going against a team? It's hard enough to beat them once, hard enough to beat them twice, but let alone 3 times. Do you guys change anything going into today?
Well, I think at this point, you know, we are who we are. We play a certain style. You know, certain kids get a certain amount of sets, I would say. But, you know, you just try to watch Concordia a little closer here in the tournament again to see if they've changed anything. But, you know, at this point, you just are who you are.
Now, you guys have it's your second time in program history getting here. You know, what is it going to take? What's it going to come down to win this match? Is it execution? Is it something else in another realm that we haven't talked about?
Sure. Yeah, I think it's a lot about execution tonight. You know, playing your game, serving and passing really well. You know, come down to the fundamentals, but also then I think being really good in the 20s. You know, can we be able to score and be efficient in the 20s? I think it'll be really important.
Now, bonus question. You know, you guys have swept the first 3 matches here at the Tyson. You know, are you looking for that sweep tonight, or is it just set by set?
I'd love to get a sweep, but you know, it's you know, play as hard as we can, and if it takes 5, it takes 5. But we put our best foot forward tonight.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I know you have a big game to prepare for tonight. Thank you so much for being here. That game sets off tonight at 8 p.m. We'll have highlights tonight at 10. So make sure you stay tuned right here on KCAU. From KC9 Sports, I'm Alexander Huddleston from the Tyson Event Center. Back to you, Anthony.